All right, guys. I'm back this week with a preview for the Sanderson Farms Championship. This will be a quick video previewing the course um, and talk about my early picks and break down a few players that I really like. We'll definitely do a Ryder Cup recap as well. But first, make sure you guys are following us on Twitter and Instagram, especially Twitter. We tweet out some of our last minute picks that we don't put in the YouTube video. And then definitely make sure to take our locks. We're now 6-1 on the year and looking forward to keep going on that. The golf locks are 2-0. So keep an eye out for that and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And then just a reminder, our promo with Prize Picks, they'll match your deposit up to $100 when you put in the promo code PROPICKS, as you can see right there. We really like Prize Picks, and I've had a demo last time to show you guys. And then these are one of the reasons that we like Prize Picks. It's the flex play and the power play. This versatility you can't really find anywhere else on any other book. And so for the flex play, you get less risk because if only one part of your entry doesn't hit, you get half the money that you put on the entry. And then the power play is just great odds that you won't find on other books like FanDuel or DraftKings. Parlaying two legs together to get 3 times the payout. You don't have that on any other book. Prize Picks is also very intriguing for those who are in states where sports betting is illegal. This is technically a fantasy app. So states like California and Florida and North Carolina are places where you can use Prize Picks where sports betting is also illegal. So to get into it, my Ryder Cup picks, first losing weekend that I've had. I think what really threw me off was the team aspect of this event. I have been nailing my process for individual events. So this is a little different. I loved the value of Europe at plus 260. It was known that the U.S. has always had more firepower, more talent, but Europe somehow always pulled it out. So I like the value at plus 260. Happy to see the U.S. win, though. The lock of the week, top European rookie, Victor Hovland hit. Day one winner, USA hit. JT had a slow start, and it didn't really help that he got paired with Rahm, paired up against Rahm a lot. But DJ picked up the slack, and the U.S. had a really outstanding victory, winning 19-9. Patrick Cantlay, top rookie. Patty Ice back at it. Hit some clutch putts, slugging some beers on the course. Good for him. Really excited to see what he does in this upcoming season after coming off PGA Tour Player of the Year. So to start with the Sanderson Farms course preview, it's in Jackson, Mississippi, playing at the Country Club of Jackson. Par 72 course, playing 7,400 yards. I'll get into later what wins here at this course. Course defense is narrow fairways, fast greens. Fairways are lined with trees. Nothing too crazy to be worried about. I'm not going to put too much emphasis on scrambling. I think these guys can handle the trees. It's kind of like a course that you've played before, except with PGA Tour conditions. Bermuda greens, so something that I took into account when I was looking at strokes gained putting. Who has putt well on Bermuda greens is something I looked at. So past winners, we got Sergio, Mito, and Cameron Champ. Sergio last year, Mito the year before, Cameron Champ the year before that. Sebastian Munoz, sorry. Something between all these guys that you guys got to look at is ball striking. All these guys are elite ball strikers, and especially Cameron Champ with the driving distance that he has is something you can take advantage of at this course. So what wins? This is how I kind of ranked it when I was looking at my picks for this week. Ball striking, it's just based on the past winners. These people that can ball strike very well will do well here. Driving distance, take advantage of birding these par fives with your driving distance off the tee, shorter approach shots in, and hopefully ultimately shorter putts. Putting, I really think it's going to be who comes down to making a lot of putts like it usually is. But this tournament especially, I think I'm kind of trying to find those guys that can ball strike it really well, have a lot of distance off the tee, pretty good tee to green, and have that streaky putter. If you get really hot putting here, you're going to win this tournament. Cameron Champ, not a great putter. I'm pretty sure when he won, he had almost 5 strokes gained putting that weekend that he won. And then fourth and fifth, approach. Got to put the ball close. ball's closer, easier to make putts. And then 5 tee to green, like I mentioned, pretty key here. And then new segment alert. So going with the 4-4, this segment, I'm going to preview 4 players that I like for this tournament and give you guys why I like them for this course and tournament. So starting off, Corey Connors. I'll mention him later when I talk about early picks. Elite ball striker. As you can see, last season, he was the number 1 ranked ball striker above Paul Casey and John Rahm, who are both just on Team Europe competing in the Ryder Cup. So very good ball striker. And then past 5 tournaments, he did pretty well at the FedEx Cup. 8th place finish at the Northern Trust, 15th place finish at the Open. I'm expecting big things from him this tournament. Next, my guy Will Z. He's on the come up. He won Rookie of the Year on the PGA Tour, and he didn't have his PGA Tour card last season. So he's someone to keep an eye out for. Last week, when I had him as my lock of the week to finish top 20, he was tied first in greens and regulation. So he got to the green and reg. He hit some putts, and he's going to be doing really well this weekend. Going back to his come up, this leaderboard at the bottom of the screen is the Masters from last year. Rookie, doesn't even have his PGA Tour card, comes in second in the Masters. Look at those names on that list: Hideki, Xander, Spieth, Rahm. He can compete with the best of the best, and I'm looking forward to him making a big statement here. Next, Mito. He is really good. I've been liking what he's doing. Kind of had a shaky end to the last season, but last week he was plus money to finish top 30. We had him in that. Went up big with that at the Fortinet. Something that I said to look for, tee to green, strokes gained. He had a better strokes gained tee to green than last week's winner, Max Homa. So keep an eye out for him. I think he's going to make some noise at this tournament. Next, we got Joseph Bramlett. He can pound the ball off the tee. He's second to only a Cameron Champ past winner in driving distance. And you guys might say narrow fairways driving accuracy is something I got to look at. I really don't think it's gonna be that big of a factor. Just trees on the that line the fairway. It's not anything crazy like the fescue at Whistling Straits. It's something that these guys can handle. They're professionals. And then he's coming off a Korn Ferry Tour championship. For those of you that don't know, like, you got to play on the Korn Ferry before you get to the PGA Tour. Pretty much, it's right below. It's like the minor leagues of the MLB. And he's coming off winning that. So expect big things from him this season, and for him to make some noise at this tournament. And then going into my early picks for round 1 leader, I have to go with guys that I've won money on being the round 1 leader. I've said this before on social media, that these round 1 leaders odds are the odds of a future that you find out within a day. So, right away, you don't really find anything at plus 6,600. I think the best odds right now was Sam Burns at plus 3,300. So these two guys, I put 0.1 unit on it. I've won on both of these guys within the past 3 months as the round 1 leader. So definitely look into that. Top 5, Corey Connors, like I mentioned, elite ball striker. He can play with the best of the best. I think he'll finish top 5 at plus 500. I really like that value. Top 20, Will Z, plus 100. I had him top 20 last week. I honestly think he's going to do better than top 20. I just thought the odds for even money at top 20 were too good to pass up. Played a little conservative and just consistently keep going up units. Corey Connors, plus 125. Like I said, I'm taking him already top 5. If I'm still getting him plus money at top 20, I'm going to take him. And then top 30, Joseph Bramlett, Mito, mentioned them both. Considering they have that good of odds to finish top 30, I couldn't pass up on that. And then one guy I did not mention, HV3. He was doing really well in the FedEx Cup Championship. Like, he was making a lot of really clutch shots and hanging around with those guys that are like Cantlay, Rahm. And I think he was top 10 and at one point in all 3 of those playoff tournaments. He's a really good ball striker. I think so. Like I showed the graphic, Corey Connors being first last season, he was top 20 in ball striking. So keep an eye out for those guys. And if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Love to see what you guys say in the comments about these picks. Let me know if you guys are tailing, if you guys have any other guys on your radar for this weekend. And as always, love any feedback on what content you guys want to see. Last week, my Ryder Cup video was a really long breakdown. Got some feedback that you guys want some quicker, shorter, less in-depth breakdowns. And so that's what I try to do this week. And let me know. And hope we can win some money this weekend.